Hello, it's me. It is August 7th or 8th, 2020. I'm still alive from the pandemic and I'm home a lot. And I am a Christian and I have a Holy Spirit that I talk to. And I know that's really hokey for some people, and I'm totally okay with you being hokey about it. I'm not here to save your soul or do anything like that. I'm just here to share my own experience with my walk with my God. And I have gained a ton of weight the last 2, 3 years. And God keeps telling me I've got to stop eating. And I've tried every way to not listen to him. My Holy Spirit sometimes is a woman, sometimes is a man. That might be not right for you. I don't know. I'm just here to express my own ideas and opinions here, which is new for me because because of my past abuse history and drug history, I am extremely pleasant to be around, meaning I don't share my opinions enough because I'm afraid that people won't accept me, or even worse, hurt me. But I really feel like I have come a long way because I have a relationship with God and I've learned to trust God. But I really feel like my spiritual walk needs to go a step further. So I've decided I'm going to document my journey with God. And I am a mother. I've got 4 kids. One's deceased. I gave up for adoption, and she's grown up and she's great. And I've got 2 teenagers in my home. We live in an apartment. Because of the pandemic, I don't work. I did just get my real estate license, and so that's going to be a very new adventure for me. But I'm home a lot, and I don't have a ton of distractions, and because of that, I really feel like it's time to listen to God and share what that's like for other people who might be interested in exploring what it's like to have a Holy Spirit and God. And so if I can help anyone else get closer to their God and find their true voice and their path, that would be amazing for me. Because as much as I hate being under the authority of God, when I look at the evidence of my life has gotten so good because of God. It hasn't been easy, but I really was dying, and I really had a massive religious experience through Mother Mary, and then ended up becoming a Christian through I came to Jesus through the mother. That's what I say. I wasn't raised with any kind of religion at all. I'm half Persian, and my grandmother's Muslim, and my mother's like I don't know what she is. She hates Christians. Doesn't hate God or people, but she just hates the whole idea of Christianity. So I grew up in, my mother's white and American, but I grew up in sort of an, not my father's Muslim, and he's great. He's a good guy. He doesn't really care either way about religion. He tells me there's good people that are religious and there are bad people that are religious. And there are good people who aren't religious, and there are bad people who aren't religious. So he kind of put that in perspective. But my walk with God is a personal choice. I just want to share with you all so that maybe it would help you. Um, and so yeah, I wasn't raised with religion at all. We had a neighbor who used to take us to Catholic church a couple times, but we weren't Catholic, so we didn't know what we were doing. And I was just maybe 8 or 9 years old. So I feel like when I came to Jesus through the mother, it was maybe some kind of frame that was set up for me for when I was ready to be saved. I was saved, I say in 1994. I was dying of drug abuse, crystal meth, and those sorts of things, and had some experiences, and I'll talk about those another time. And then I had a Mother Mary experience, and the next day my life completely fell apart. Like every drug deal, everything I tried to do just turned to sand in my hands. My old life was over. I was in 94, but I didn't get sober until 2000, and I became a Christian through baptism of fire, but I didn't get baptized until until 2005, until I was 35 years old. So it was a very slow process for me to understand that there's a higher power that loves me, cares for me, and it wants more for me, and more is better. And so I'm going to close on that today. I'm going to spend this year chronicling my life of what it's like for God to talk to me, what it's like to walk with the Holy Spirit, instead of, I guess, the difference between a spiritual awakening and a psychotic episode. So, yeah, well, I'm going to make a whole nother video about that topic, because I think it's a very important one. Well, it's almost 7 minutes, so I'm going to close now. And God bless you, and I hope you have a great night, and talk to you again soon.